wowified his pimp ride and really like gave us something to aim for, which we made a sort of 3D base mesh. We really wanted to visualize how this character would act and behave and be framed in the cinematic. Through that work, it was then turned over to like our animation team, and they ended up providing the most valuable insight. They sort of were the ones that were like, what if we had his gun arms sort of do this rotation? And it was so cool getting to like have that cross-team conversation with this really sweet epic hero. So taking their feedback, we brought it back in, finished his mesh, kind of broke down the different materials, like where's gonna be the shiny, and then finished texturing everything by hand and making this like super sweet, epic, high tinker badass. And I really feel like he is somebody you want to ride into battle with. You are in good hands with the high tinker. And that like brings me to talking about all the different technology we use. We are constantly evolving how we make these cinematics and how we make these characters, which means that I end up making the same character a bajillion times, like Varian. So Varian I've made for Mists of Pandaria and also for Warlords of Draenor. And so when they handed me, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna need a new Varian. I was like, sweet, Varian variation, yeah. And I worked on Varian, I was so stoked. I was like, oh, we gotta work on it for pre-rendered, so I'm gonna take all these cool ideas, and I made and did all this cool work and said face and hair and cool armor, and then I read the script. I have to say, I am so glad that I got to work on Varian and add all of those details, because in the hands of our animators, we delivered the most compelling performance as Varian, this true hero of the Alliance, gets to sacrifice. Like, oh my goodness, I'm just so proud of the work we did. And I'm actually going to hand it over to Youngho, who's going to talk a little bit more about the animation for these cinematics.